PSJA Fine Arts Director is Belinda Villarreal. Principal for Economedes High School is Dr. Delorum. The band is under the direction of Tomas Peña Jr., assisted by Ling Gorman, Juan Garza Jr., Perla Chagoya Peña, Philip Pervey, Randy C. Fuentes, and Yvette Zambrano. Instruction.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment. Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station.
PSJA ISD is proud to present the Jewels of Southwest, the Sapphires. The Sapphires under the direction of Selena Elizondo and Stevie Cuevas. The 2018-2019 Sapphire officers include Major Esmeralda Mesa, First Captain Gabriela Mesa, Second Captain Andrea Reina, Lieutenant Dana Urdiales, Lieutenant Denise Lopez, Lieutenant Melanie Salazar. Sapphire of the Week is Camila Rincones. Tonight, the Sapphires will be performing a palm routine to Feel It Still. Take it away, ladies. Let's hear it for the Sapphires. Taking the field, performing their 2018 UIL competition show, Black Swan, in collaboration with the color guard and dance team from Far Texas, the pride of the Southwest, the Javelina Marching Band.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
I opened Alex Laurent with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Laurent, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Right now, there's 7 games being played across the Rio Grande Valley. This is one of them, of scores. And let me give you a few of the scores for tonight. All of the games are currently on the halftime. McKellen Memorial is losing versus Brownsville Hanna, 28-12. That's that score right there. Edinburg Bella is beating Laredo United 34-6. Still in the halftime. Rio Hondo is losing versus Juarez Lincoln 21-14. Ed Cauchausa is losing versus Corpus Christi Veterans 35-0. The score for that game, and Westlaco is beating at the halftime the Nikkero Warriors 7-0 here at the mighty PSJA Stadium on DHR Field. Our Javalinas are losing 0-7 to the Economedes Jaguars on a very, very close game. So let's see what Mike Evans has in store for a second half. Guys, back to you up there.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is the third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Turnovers, the Jaguars with 1. The offensive stats, the Economedes Jaguars have the upper edge. Of course, they lead on the scoreboard 7-0, and on the total yards, they have 91 total yards. The Javalinas with 76 total yards. Bocanegra leads the Javalinas with 34 yards rushing, while for the Jaguars, it's Jeremy Fernandez with 39 yards rushing. Of course, every single yard tonight has come through the ground.
And it's coming hard. They're earning those runs. 76, 91 yards, in comparison, all it really takes is one big run. And, we have a even, amount of yards on each side. So really, it's just one big play that can happen that can even out the scoreboard, or Jaguars can pull it out to 14-0. It's anybody's game right now, though, so we're really looking forward to it. They're playing smash mouth football. There's nothing like a game like this to really, the coaches practice, for months at a time, and this is where they get to see the fruits.
Yeah, they're both well prepared, and of course the Javelinas need to be better prepared, so to speak, because the Javelinas, starting next week, they start with their district action. You know, this year the Javelinas have been moved to District 16 5A Division 1. There's 10 teams in that district, so there'll be 9 district games. The Economedes, they're going to stay in District 31 6A, so they have a couple more games, non-district games, to get ready for the regular season. But the Javelinas, it's quick learning curve tonight. They need to correct their mistakes. A lot of it have been mental mistakes, I think. You know, a lot of false starts, just mis-executions. You know, they moved the ball well, but, you know, they fumbled it twice. That's the only reason they haven't put up any points on the board.
You're right, Javi. If they can just tweak those mistakes, let's see what they have in the second half here, and let's see if they can, you know, fix those errors. If we can fix those errors, you know, there might be some points on the board waiting for them.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key. And the Javelina defense, though, is going to have to continue to do extremely well. They're limiting the Jaguars' offense. Economedes really hasn't had any big runs. They've been nickel and diming them, you know, 3-4 yards, 4-5 yards, and just enough to keep drives going on 3rd and short. But the Javelina defense will kick off to start the second half. Of course, we're here at PSJA Stadium, DHR Health Field, and the Jaguars and Javelinas are ready to start the second half.
And here we go.
It's a good end-over-end kick down the left sideline, grabbed at the 11-yard line, brought forward past the 20. A lot of daylight. Scampers down the sideline. Let's see if he stayed in bounds, and they're going to say no, he did not. Whistle will blow. They're going to spot him at the 29-yard line, so almost an electrifying start to the second half.
That could have gone either way there. 3 more inches in, and he could have stayed in. There was plenty of daylight to run up the field, and didn't look like anybody was going to catch him there.
No, he got the corner, and he almost made off to the races, but fortunately for the Javelinas, he did step outside, out of bounds, so the Jaguars will start the second half at their own 29-yard line, and on first down, with no surprise, it's a big running play right up the middle, and the Javelina defense are up to the task, nothing doing.
They look determined. They're plugging up those holes really quick. Looks like they had a good halftime talk there, and they know what they need to do. They just need to execute it and work on their game plan. Stay to it. Their defense is doing the job tonight. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, fix those tiny errors. And on the offense side, same thing. You know, they're moving the ball. It's just a matter of fixing those mistakes.
Yeah, maintaining the ball is a main thing. They've committed 2 turnovers, and one was early in the ball game where they were at about the 40-yard line of the Jaguars. They had picked up 3 first downs on that possession, and then a fumble killed the drive. The Jaguars were able
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen.
I opened Alex Oral with the intention to give people in Broadview.
Forever Memories.
The Jaguars are going north to south.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you. And Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
To the playoffs now.
Hobby, you're right. More opportunities out there. Splitting up, they're really shaking up the district this year, and we're going to see some new teams. We're going to see new battles, new rivals, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, the McAllens will come in, the Mission, La Jolla, and on the 5A level, it's going to encompass from Brownsville all the way to Rio Grande City. So some exciting times here at PSJA ISD, especially here on the gridiron here at PSJA Stadium. We resume play on first down. The quarterback keeper. No, it's the running back coming around the right side. That was number 25 around the right side of that offensive line. That's Medellin.
He came around with speed. The linebackers were ready for him, but he did make a cut to the inside to pick up some extra yardage.
Yeah, Medellin, that's about the 4th or 5th running back that touches the ball tonight for the Jaguars. So they're trying to keep their running backs nice and fresh on a hot, humid evening here in South Texas. It'll be second and short. The give is right up the middle. A little bit of a push by that offensive front. Not much doing. Much better job right there defensively at the point of attack by the Javelina defense.
It seems like we're doing an excellent job on the inside. We're really plugging up those holes. It's just more of trying to take care of the outside. It seems like whenever they're running it to the right, they're finding some success there, getting those 3 or 4 yards, and that's what's moving the chains. We just got to be careful on those outsides and try to contain a little bit better. Try to avoid those cutbacks that the running backs are making.
So 3rd and 1, crossing midfield are the Economedes Jaguars, and that surge is going to be enough for a first down. So that'll be another first down. The second one for the Economedes here to open up the second half.
And this is a perfect example. Right now, the offensive line just took over on that play. They really showed their muscle. They pushed that defensive front, with their will, and the running back just right behind him, just getting those yards. He's following his big man and getting those 4 or 5 yards, moving those chains again.
And it'll be a new set of downs, first down for Guerra and the Economedes Jaguars, and a good run right there again by Fernandez, exploiting that that left side of the defensive front. That'll gain a good 6 yards on first down. A short second down coming up for the Economedes Jaguars.
Seems like they're getting a little fancy there with their running. seen some new plays here, and I mean, it is what it is. They're trying to find those weak holes, and they're trying to exploit them, and they're succeeding right now.
Yeah, I think they're running a little bit more misdirection, and that's opening up just enough daylight for those running backs to squeeze through, and they do it again. They much better defensive effort, but the elusive Hernandez trying to elude everybody. That'll be a block in the back or a hold, and finally corralled by the defense, not giving an inch. In fact, that'll be a tackle for about a 6-yard loss. Now we see what the flag is all about.
We accept this one. It might be a loss there for Jaguars. Looks like they're taking some steps back already.
And good tackle right there by number 90 for the Javelina defense. Victor Rodriguez, the senior defensive lineman, makes a big tackle right there.
You know, what I've been seeing throughout the night is, you know, both defenses are wrapping up. They're using just old school, just wrapping up. They're not tackling with their shoulders, which is being very effective right now. And this is the way you tackle, and they're both finding success in it.
Yeah, both teams, you could tell, are very well coached. Good run. He hurdles a defender. It's Fernandez once again. Just does get past the line of scrimmage, almost to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 12 for the Jaguars. Good job right there of hurdling. And once again, number 90, Victor Rodriguez, having himself a great defensive evening right now. 2 big tackles on this possession. It'll be 3rd and long. Let's see if the Javelinas defense can come through once again with a great defensive stop, forcing a turnover or a punt. They give us around the left side of the offensive front line. Great tackles.
Looked like there might have been a little miscue there.
Yeah, great tackle right there. Holding on to that jersey, not letting go. That was number 34. As we see on the replay. Jesse
he just slowed him down.
Just
slowed him down.
Just
grabbed his jersey. You're not going anywhere.
Whatever it takes to make that tackle, and he does make a tackle. Another loss on that play.
That credit goes to that defense right there.
So the Economedes Jaguars look promising offensively. Ran into some trouble. Great effort by the Javelina defense, now forcing a punt. It'll be a good long punt. Lands at about the 19. It's going to roll all the way into the end zone. Good smart play right there by number 1.
Yeah, he let that ball go. He knew it had enough momentum to get into the end zone. Set him up with some solid field position. And now we're going to see the Javelinas come back, and we'll see what they have an answer right now. The defense pulled through again, so let's see what the offense can come with.
Yeah, and that's been the story all night.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station.
Hopefully even up this game. Big run right up the middle by Acosta on 1st down. He'll muscle his way for about 4 yards.
There you go. And then on the other side, we see the offensive line also making that push, making those holes. That's all they need to keep that ball going. 4 or 5 yards every play is gonna keep those chains going in the right direction. We just got to avoid those flags. Those penalties are just killer.
Yeah, that's going to be the difference. Hopefully they nip that in the butt, so to speak, at the halftime talk. No more penalties, no more turnovers, and they can continue to move the chains on 2nd down. A lot better defense right there by the Economedes defense. It'll be 3rd and a manageable 4 yards.
4 yards to go. Yes.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. Time quickly running though here in the 3rd quarter. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter. Of course, we're at PSJA Stadium, the beautiful DHR Health Field. 7-0, the visitors from Edinburg Economedes holding a lead over our Javelinas here in the 3rd quarter. A pitch, they got some daylight, a big opening. He gets past the 30. Wiggles his way past the 35, will finally be brought down at the 37-yard line. Great run right there by number 2, Cesar Bocanegra. And Bocanegra right now is a leading rusher for the Javelinas this evening.
Great run, great blocking.
That'll give Bocanegra 45 yards on the evening. I believe he leads all rushers. Great job,
Here
great
we see a
seal
replay.
block, yeah.
Which we go.
Great seal block. Great job by Bocanegra, eluding one tackler, getting past another, and then we bring the muscle, Acosta, with a big run right up the middle. Brian Acosta.
Yeah, they went to the outside, spread out that defense a little bit, and they just ran it right up the gut.
Yeah, so we got a bruiser in Brian Acosta, and Cesar Bocanegra using his speed to get around the outside. A good 1-2 punch right now for the Javelina offense. They're going to test the middle once again, and up to the test this time was the Economedes defense. Not much going on. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long, about 5 yards, maybe a long 6 for the Javelina offense.
Those gaps closed up really quick on that one. It seemed like the Jaguars were expecting that run right up the middle.
Yeah, they got a big old boy, right? I can't tell what number he is playing nose guard, nose tackle, and he's plugging up the middle. Great effort right there. And quarterback keeper, late toss. They give it to Bocanegra, tries to get around the edge, and he does. He may just have just enough for a first down. He scampers all the way to the 49-yard line. But there is a flag thrown that I did not see. It happened late in the play, I guess. And it looks like the offense is walking backwards. That's not a good sign.
It's never a good sign when you have your offense walking backwards. Once again, this is what I'm talking about. You know, they're picking up steam, getting momentum. They just had a first down.
Right.
And this flag is taking them back.
Yeah, they go from picking up a first down right at midfield to making it a lengthy 3rd and 15. And that'll be penalty number 6 and 30 yards right there on the Javelina. And of course, all of it has come against the offense. It'll be 3rd and 15. Later stages here of the 3rd quarter, 3:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Coming back to pass, he's got a man open and he overshot him. The receiver broke towards the inside and towards the hash marks. The quarterback threw it to the sideline. Miscommunication right there, and that was number 18 who was wide open for the Javelinas, Nicolas Nicanor, and he had a couple steps on the defender.
Well, looks like the quarterback ran out of time. His options closed really quick. He had just a little bit more time on that one.
Yeah, he had to step up in the pocket, a bit of pressure, but still a pass he needs to complete on a big 3rd down situation. The Javelinas punting once again, and the low line drive, and that's going to be fielded at the 25, quickly brought up the field by number 27, and that'll be possibly a personal foul, horse collar tackle.
Looks like we might have a horse collar on that one.
That is right. That's a dangerous tackle, and that is why it is a penalty. Moreno luckily did not get injured on the tackle. 2 flags were thrown on that play.
Let's see what the refs have to say about this one. And it was a horse collar.
And that'll tack on 15 yards to the end of the return. So the Jaguars will have excellent field position.
So let's see what the Javelinas come back with. Defense is going to need to hold up again. The offense has been asking a lot from them all night. And let's see, it looks like they're up to the challenge. They've been wrapping up. They're plugging up those holes. It's a 7-0 game right now. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, and you know it is anybody's game right now. You know, as we speak, the Jaguars with 127 total yards. The Javelinas only with 98 though, and that's been the difference. The defense has played well for the Javelinas. It's just the offense has not been able to click the way they should be clicking. But on first down, another good run that time by the Javelinas on first down. They pick up about 5. Much more manageable second down coming up for the Economedes Jaguars as they quickly cross midfield, and they are at the Javelina 48-yard line.
They look confident. They look like they're ready to go if they can keep these penalties to a minimum. They're marching forward. The Javelina defense is stepping up, but you know it's only a matter of time that fatigue is going to kick in a little bit, and that might be a deciding factor towards the end of the game.
Yeah, that will play a big factor, and with that being said, the muscle run right there, a hard run by the Economedes offense, enough for a first down. That'll be the 3rd first down of the second half for the Jaguars. The Javelinas yet to pick up a first down here in the second half. A quick moving second half as we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Of course, the visiting Economedes Jaguars with a 7-0 lead over our hometown Southwest Javelinas. And another 5-yard pickup.
That run just coming right down the middle. Right now, that run was a nice solid run right down the middle. Defense trying to hold up there. It seems like they're getting a little tired there. What do you think,
Yeah,
Javi?
the holes are not necessarily getting any bigger, but there is a bigger push by that offensive front. And I don't have statistically how many offensive plays the Jaguars have run, but it's definitely been a lot more than the Javelinas. The Javelina defense is out there quite a bit, and the Jaguars are starting to flex their muscle. And Guerra with a long pass. He finds a man, just did underthrow him, and a great job right there
That
by
was a close one.
Jesse Santos. He just got enough of the ball. Great catch-up speed right there. That could have been 6 for the offense. Instead, great play right there by the defensive back, Jesse Santos.
Santos closed in quickly on that one. He knew where the ball was at, and he jumped up, got a piece of it. He saved that one. That would have been 7 on the board.
Initially, he was beat. He did a good job. And here we see the replay. Plenty of time for Guerra. Throws a pretty pass, and then right there, Johnny on the spot. Santos deflects it. Incomplete pass, and on third down, a run around the right side of the defense. That'll be 3 or 4 yard gain. Actually a 2-yard gain, so a fourth down coming up with a minute remaining in the third quarter. This is a big play. This is a very big play right here. I'm sure the defense is going to go for it.
And defense wants to get off the field already, so they want this stop right now.
They need to come through big time right here. Let's see if that defensive front can get a big push. Linebackers can fill in the holes. They're going to give it to them, and they did get that push, and the running back was just able. It's going to be close. It's going to come down to the spot. It's a favorable spot. That might be right at the first down marker. They had him in the backfield.
They had him.
Did not wrap him up.
Just a tad bit too late on that one. They got their penetration, but the ball was out already.
They anticipated the play. They were right there where they had to be. They just did not execute on the tackle, and they're going to measure.
It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, good. Actually, it wasn't a missed tackle. It was just a great effort by number 25 right there. Quick sidestep by Medellin. You know, he showed some quickness, elusiveness right there, and that was a difference. I take it all back. It's just a fine effort by that running back.
And that push, it's just that final push. Maybe he looks like they're going to measure.
No, I think they...
Did they get the first down?
No,
yes.
they denied. They said it was short. So the
wow.
Javelinas, well, we're talking about that.
The Javelinas defense coming up big
so
on this one.
Javelinas, great job defensively. Great defense right there, taking over on downs. The Javelinas on first down with Acosta, big bruising running back, picks up 8 yards on first down around the left defensive front. Great effort right there by the Javelina offensive line.
The offense is getting a little creative with this play, and they got the yards to show for it.
Yeah, so it'll be second down. They've already marched all the way to the 40-yard line. Of course, after a great defensive effort, the Javelinas will started this drive at the 32-yard line, their own 32-yard line. They've quickly gone into the 40 with 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. That'll be the conclusion of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Jaguars 7, Javelina 0. We're going to send
The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is the third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Oral with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Oral, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
With a golden opportunity here after a fine defensive effort to get themselves right back in this ball game.
This is going to be an important drive right here. This is going to give some rest to that defense. And, I mean, plain and simple, we need some points on that board.
Yeah,
That's how you get
one
that
way
W.
or the other, they got to get it done. It's either going to be Acosta or Boca Negra is going to have to come through. We got some penalty flags. There's a lot of movement on both sides of the field. Well, the defense could have been in the neutral zone or a false start by the offense. And they're pointing towards the Economedes side, so it should be offsides defense, and I'm sure Coach Evans will take the penalty, retain second down, and it should be about 2nd and 4 coming up now for the Javelinas.
If there's any tricks in their pockets, that's where they got to pull them out right now.
Well, bottom line is that offensive line, they got to sustain their blocks. They've got to get off the ball quickly. They got to make some bigger openings for those running backs. And I tell you what, Boca Negra is a good runner. Acosta is a fine runner. And the offensive line just has to increase their blocking abilities to provide bigger lanes for the running backs.
They need that push, Hobby. That plain and simple. They need that push. They need to create those gaps.
And there it is.
There it is. We were just talking about
right
that.
there.
We were just talking about it. That's
That was
exactly what we're talking
beautiful.
about.
That offensive line on the right side exploded. Big gaping hole. I think I could have gained maybe 4 or 5 yards on that play. That was beautiful. Look at that work of art.
There you go.
Even the lead blocker got involved in there. And after that, it's just good hard-nosed running. And that's a first down for the Javelinas. That'll be their first one of the evening. They're at the Jaguars' 43-yard line. And a quick toss and another gaping hole.
There
and
we
the
go.
speedster gets around the edge, and that was number 2, Cesar Bocanegra.
Hobby, I think the linemen hurt us.
I think so.
I think they
we
got a connection
motivated
down
them,
there.
and that's what they needed. You know, they need to play. I think they have the ability to do well.
They
And
do.
Here it is,
I mean,
a
this
quick
is
toss.
perfect example. Look at
Good lead
77.
blocking. I mean, I'm talking
There
that
you go.
offensive line
Look
is
at that, the blocks.
5, 7 yards, 10 yards downfield. That's what it takes to win ball games, folks. And the Javelinas, I think, are starting to feel it. I think they're starting to get some confidence in them with
momentum.
10:01 remaining in the ball game.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
The offensive line is going to start feeling good. They're going to. They need to take over that defensive line if they want to keep moving that ball forward and stay honest without making those penalties.
And it's about as even as it get. Run production, both Acosta and Bocanegra around the 50-yard mark as total offense and gaining, and a good hard run.
There we go.
A fine open field tackle right there. That's good time football right there. Acosta meeting up with number 27 from the Jaguars, Moreno. Big time collision. Big time run. And that'll be another first down here we see on the replay.
There you go. Those.
Bam. Good tackle. Good job by Acosta putting his head down too. Not being afraid of contact. First down, Javelinas. I love it.
This is going to come down to the wire, Hobby. These two teams, they want to win.
And on first down to give is...
There we go.
No,
the gap is there.
He faked me out. It is number 27 with the run around the left side for the Javelinas. That is Archer getting involved in the running game, and another 6-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 4.
That was nice. I think he faked you out, Javi.
Oh, he did, and he also faked out number 11. Little juke step right there. Got him an extra 4 or 5 yards.
It's the yards
That was
after.
pretty running right there. I like what I'm seeing right now.
It's the yards after the contact that are right now making that difference. You
Yeah,
know,
I tell you what,
lowering
I,
their shoulders,
I
taking
feel
that
it,
hit.
and I know the players feel it on the Javelina side. They have a chance to win a ball game, something they haven't done
Oh
in
my
quite
goodness, there you
some
go.
time. Dominating the offensive line right now by the
Lineman.
Javelinas.
I swear, the lineman hurt
Acosta
us.
powers himself all the way down to the Economedes 15-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10. The third first down on this possession by the Javelinas. And with a little under 9 minutes remaining in the ball game, the Javelinas making some serious noise. Look at that. He didn't get touched until about 6 yards downfield. Great job right there.
These linemen are here to make a point. They're going to move people around. They can. Look at that. He got hit 2 yards and
Yeah.
made another 3 with that push.
Yeah, Costa, big, solid running back, powering his way through that defensive line. And once again, great blocking. Great job of blocking right there. Good guard tackle trap right there. The old GT, baby. It still works. And the Javelinas are moving the ball. They're moving the ball with 8:20 remaining in the ball game. It is a ball game, folks. The Javelinas making some big noise. They trail right now. Economedes 7-0, but they're yards rushing on 18 carries. Boca Negra with 45 yards rushing on only 5 carries. So lightning and thunder right there. You know,
There
it's
you
a
go.
great duel. That's what you want in the backfield. A quick man who can get around the edges and a powerful running back who can create his own creases running down the middle. Second down. They give it to the up man, and he bulldozes his way past the 5-yard line. That should be enough for a first down, and that was a quarterback keeper.
That was a nice fake. Yes, that was a nice fake. Quarterback kept it.
Galvan kept the ball, and I tell you what, his ball handling skills are very good because I'm having a hard time distinguishing who actually has the ball.
He's tricking us up here in the booth, and we have a good view from here.
First and goal, folks, for the Javelinas. At the 5-yard line, 8 minutes remaining in the ball game. They're a touchdown and an extra point away from tying this ball game. The Economedes defense, though, stiffens up on first down.
They're tightening up.
No gain on that one. There was not much of a push. In fact, it'll be a 1-yard loss for the Javelina offense. That defense is going to wake up now with their backs to the wall. Let's see if that offensive line can continue to dominate the line of scrimmage and get somebody in the end zone.
That defense has now the opportunity to choke up.
Galvan under center. A quick pitch out.
Let's see if his speed.
He's going to try to get around the corner, and he does not. That was number 27, of course. That is Archer trying to sneak his way around the left side of that offensive line, and he was not able to do that. Great containment by the right side of that defensive front. Great tackle right there. Good job by number 11.
That was great pursuit tackling right there.
Yes, it was a linebacker.
They stayed in
Jonathan
their lanes.
Martinez.
They were patient, squared up, and made the tackle.
Third down, folks. I'm sure it's 4th down territory for the Jaguars. They're bogging down right here as they get to the end zone. And they give it to Acosta, and he eludes one runner, muscles his way, tries to push the pile. They're going to spot him down at the 3-yard line. Interesting call coming up. I would call a timeout. The Javelinas still have all 3 timeouts. The Jaguars with only 1. This is right now the biggest play of the game. And we got 22 seconds on the play clock, but I'd want to take an extra 30 seconds on this. I'd wind the play clock down, see what the defense is going to line up with.
I think this is worth taking a timeout
and then
for.
possibly call a timeout and strategize. But instead, no, they're going to get to the line of scrimmage. They hike it quickly. It's a counter play, and Acosta will get denied. He will not get in the end zone. The Economedes defense stiffens up. They bring down Acosta at the 1-yard line, but the Javelina offense did what they had to do. They moved the ball well. Unfortunately, they were not able to punch it in. But if the Javelina defense can continue to play tremendously well, they could force a quick punt and get themselves with great field position. Unfortunately, though, Izzy, they ran the ball too quickly, I think. I think that's when you got to utilize your 3 timeouts.
Exactly.
It was a golden opportunity to do it. They did not. It didn't work in their favor this time.
I think they should have talked that one over.
Yes. Well, and of course that's easy for us to say. I've never lost a game, from the booth. I'm undefeated, and I can say that, from all my years of experience being up here.
Undefeated.
I'm undefeated, baby.
There you
Can't
go.
get beat. But on first down, the defense for the Javelinas allows only a couple yards, and that's what they need to do. They need to shorten the leash right here on the Economedes running game.
Once again, the defense needs to show up. They need to
Yeah,
stop them.
They need to stop. What would be even better than a stop is forcing a turnover. The defense has forced 1 turnover tonight. Of course, the
What'd be even better?
Javelinas have given it up twice, so 3 turnovers on the evening. The advantage goes to Economedes right now, as does the scoreboard, 7-0. On second down, the give was in the end zone. He gets all the way to the 5-yard line, and that was number 29 with the carry for the Economedes Jaguars. Soto gives them a little bit more breathing room, so it'll be 3rd and 6 coming up with 5 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Javelina defense is trying to spark up. They know they need to
They
stop. They
came
know
through-
how important this is.
They came through last possession on 4th and inches. Let's see if they can do it here on 3rd down once again. Under center is Guerra. He hands it off. A bit of an opening. Can he get to the outside? And he does, folks. And he will be pushed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. He had to get to the 11. He picked up an extra 5. That is number 1 with a first down run.
He got a nice block from number 70, David Argos, I believe. That was a nice block that opened up the field for him. That was just an excellent run, excellent block, and that's what happens when you get those 2 combinations in. Defense going to have to stout up and see what they can do.
Yeah, that one hurt a bit. That one hurts a bit, not only because the Jaguars picked up a first down, but with 4.5 minutes to go, keeping the ball on the ground, they're going to chew up a lot of clock. This is where the Javelinas got to come through defensively, get a quick stop, possibly even use a couple of their timeouts. It'll be 2nd down and 9 after a 1-yard pickup on first down. And with 25 seconds remaining on the play clock, the Javelinas the Jaguars really slowing down the pace of the action now.
Well,
They're going to try to milk the clock as much as they can. We're under 4 minutes, folks. Opening night of high school football here at beautiful PSJA Stadium, and what a game we have.
What do you think? When do you think the next pass is going to be?
I don't see it coming. Not from Economedes anyway. I think the Javelinas may have to pass towards the end of the ball game, but it's going to be another big 3rd down. The Javelinas have a great opportunity to get themselves off the field. And again, this is one of those plays, Izzy, that you may want to call a timeout, kill the clock, and keep them at 3.5 minutes instead of 2.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes instead of getting it all the way down to the 3-minute mark. There's 12 seconds on the play clock. We're at 3:15 on the game clock. Big 3rd down. Let's see if the Javelina defense can rise to the occasion and get off the field. Lumbering run right up the middle. He's going to get to the 25-yard line. He has the first down markers at the 26, and now they call a timeout, so it'll be 4th and 1, a very long one at that.
With 3:02 left on the clock.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
comes out, or the punting team, and at first glance, it will be the
It looks like the
punt
punt team's
unit.
here.
There is no one deep for the Javelinas, and I think that's the right thing to do. And here we go, and it will be punted. Of course, there is no one deep for the Javelinas. It's going to take a Economedes bounce, and they're going to down it at the 32-yard line.
So with 2:51 left.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Golden opportunity here. They're going to have to march 68 yards, though. If they want to put it in the end zone, they're more than capable of doing it. They got two fine running backs in Acosta and Bocanegra. Let's see if that offensive line can dominate as they did in the last possession. But this time capitalize and put it in the end zone. On first down, the give is right up the middle. Not much doing, though.
I think they're playing a little too conservative right now, Javi. This is the time they've been running to the right. Whenever they run to the right, they're finding those holes. They're being successful. Coming up the middle hasn't worked too well for them. I think we need to pull out some tricks.
Yeah, I think that was just to tease the defense a little bit. Keep them honest. Keep them on the inside. And I think here they're going to try to get around the edges. And there it is. There is a
nice
fine pitch. And he's got some running room. If he can pick up one more blocker, he does. He is going to be maybe at the first down marker. The officials call for a timeout, either for a measurement. But wait a minute.
What do we
Oh my goodness. They're saying that he lost possession before he went down. The Economedes defense forces a third turnover, and that may be the nail in the coffin. I did not see the ball come out, but it must have spun out somewhere before he hit the floor. And Economedes comes up with a turnover, and we're going to shoot it downstairs to Mr. Pedro Leja.
Very easy. The game's getting a little intense in the last 3 minutes of playtime. The Javelinas are really going at it. Coach Mike Evans and his coordinators, David Duty and Mr. Galvan, are trying to get through the running game with Sergio Archer, Brian Acosta, and Jaden Galvan. When we have less than a little bit over 2 minutes to play, the score is still 7-0 in favor of the visiting Economedes Jaguars. Back to you guys.
Thank you there, Pedro. Fine report. Once again, we have Pedro Leja this year added to this fine production at KTRI, giving us some reports from down on the field, on the sidelines. Great insights on what's going down closer to the field. And as he mentioned, you know, the Coach Evans, second year Coach Evans at the Javelinas, really trying to turn around this program. They struggled last year. Took their bumps and bruises. They look much better this year. Unfortunately, right now they trail 7-0 with 1:38. They need a stop, and they need it quickly. And breaking loose through the pack, mustering all the way down to the 12-yard line is number 27. That was Abel Moreno, the senior running back. I think that's the first down that may put this game away. It'll be 1st and 10 for Economedes at the Javelina 12-yard line with 1:20 remaining. Of course, the Javelinas still have 2 timeouts.
Couple missed blocks, and that's all it really took. Opened up that hole, and he was almost gone there.
Yeah, he stumbled a bit. If not, he may have run into the end zone. But good fine effort catching up the defense on first down. Well, actually, they picked up 4 or 5 yards, and again, that was number 27 on the carry. Moreno being the workhorse late in the ball game, brings up a 2nd and 5.
He was very
under
patient
a minute
on that
to
one.
go.
He was very patient on
Javelinas, you know, not electing to use their timeout.
He was patient on that one. He waited for that play to develop.
Yes, he did.
He knows where they are in the ball game right now, and that comes with just being, you know, he's a senior. He's been here before, and he just waited for that one to develop, and this is the result.
Yeah, so it'll be 2nd down. This could be the final play of the ball game, and He's going to be brought down at the 3-yard line, about a yard short of the first down, and with 12 seconds to go, it looks like the visiting team from Edinburg Economedes, will get their first victory of the year. Hard-fought battle by the Javelinas. Our hometown Javelinas look much improved. I see a much better product on the football field this year. Javelinas next week will open up their district schedule. Thank you, Izzy, for joining us this evening.
No problem. I had fun. It was great.
Of course, we have Damian Viescas and John Mata helping us in the booth tonight, and Pedro downstairs. And we're going to send it to Pedro with the
close score. Javelinas had it in a play. They came very, very close to the goal line, 3 yards away. They couldn't make the touchdown. And well, it is a little disappointing, the score 0-7, but overall Javelinas defense looking strong for the game. Tomorrow here at the same stadium on week 1, PSJA Memorial is going to be facing PSJA North. The game starts at 7:30 p.m. That's all we have from PSJA Stadium. You guys have a good night.